Hi, this is Mel Bartholomew with some square foot gardening tips for you. Now, I love to grow plants over the winter. In the windowsill, it's kind of hard and you don't get much light, but look at these geraniums. Now, I'm going to tell you something you're not going to believe. These geraniums started with just 2 plants in there in the little window box. And for people that say, well, out in your square foot garden, you can't grow in just 6 inches of soil. Well, this window box has 6 inches of soil and it's 6 inches wide. So that doesn't take up much room and the plants do just fine. With geraniums, they're perennials. You never have to dig them up and replant them unless they're outside. The frost will kill them. So this window box I've had now for 4 years. Haven't changed the soil. And that Mel's mix in there just works perfectly. Where do I get all the nutrients? They're in the Mel's mix. And what part of that is the nutrients? It's the compost. Yeah, it's the compost. It's just wonderful material. Now what I want to show you today is how to trim up your plants and keep them looking real good. I like to tell our folks that are going to have pictures taken of every morning when you get up. Think about the photographers coming today. I've got to get out and get my garden looking just perfect. So what we're going to do is cut off these old blossoms. They're just finishing. And if you leave them on, sometimes they'll go to seed and all the energy will go into making the seeds. So that goes in the compost pile, right? And you're going to see how nice these look. You want to get right down to where they join the main stem, cut them off, and there we are. Now the new blossoms that are coming, there's some in here. We could find, there's one right there. Usually on the ends, there's another one coming there. But if you get all these cut off, your plant will look good. It'll have all the energy ready for the next new version of blossoms. So don't be afraid to grow plants. Take them indoors. We like to dig up our plants from the square foot garden, the perennials, and pot them up, put them in something like this, and then take them indoors. Next spring, you take them out, put them back in the garden. Goes on year after year. And actually, you can see who lives the longest, you or your geraniums. For more tips, go to our Square Foot Gardening website, squarefootgardening.com. You'll find lots of stuff there.